already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Rituals may be significant for someone. Rituals. There's a full moon that is near 5th and 6th. And maybe you do rituals on the full moon. And please know that there's many different rituals that are done on the full moon. But for you, I'm getting in a way of healing. You do it in a way of healing, or this is something that you may be divinely guided to do, is do a full moon ritual. Lighting a candle, journaling, taking a full moon bath, Epsom salt bath, releasing, letting go. Epsom salt, it releases, toxins, and this is a way of, being in alignment with the full moon, because the full moon, it pulls. So, Epsom salt pulls out the toxins, pulls out the toxins and the free radicals that's within the body, and helps us, helps our body to feel rejuvenated. And that is the same thing as this full moon. The moon have its own gravitational pull, in which this is why it affects the water, the ocean and the water, because it has its own gravitational pull. And this is what caused the high and low tides within the oceans and within water. And this is the same thing with us. We are also made of water, and this is, and the moon pulls have a gravitational pull within us as well. And so in this time, within this time, a lot of energy, a lot of emotions, a lot of old things that you may have thought that you've let go of may be coming up in this time. I'm getting emotions for a divine masculine. A divine masculine, there may be a lot of emotions coming up, emotions that you thought you've healed from, emotions that you may have ignored, emotions that you may have thought, you may be needing to look at a different perspective within it with your heart, and using your heart, listening to the heart, listening to the call of your heart, because it's the guide. It's going to be the guide in this healing. It's going to be the guide in love. It's going to be the guide in, seeing this situation, this obstacle, this circumstances perspective in a different way. So I believe that this can be for a divine masculine or a divine feminine. I'm getting divine masculine right now. There may be some emotions that may be coming up right now for you, and you may be divinely guided to look at it from the heart view, and not in the way of trying to control it and let the ego try to control, because a lot of things that have been coming up may be guiding you to look at it with the heart's wisdom, So yes, these messages are always timeless. So I know that I'm speaking that the full moon will be taking place on the 5th or 6th. These messages are always timeless, So rituals right now, journaling, Epsom salt bath, dancing, that's you lighting a candle. This is something that you may be being guided to do, or this is something that you already do. Or maybe this is something that a divine masculine is divinely guided to do. Also, you may be being divinely guided to ground yourself. What has your intuition been telling you about, grounding yourself? Because maybe this is a way for you to elevate, grounding yourself in nature, so that you can feel that sense of security, so that you can feel secure. Because, yes. So maybe with these emotions, you're being divinely guided within the rituals and to ground yourself so that you can fertilize these emotions. Remember, I was speaking of there's some emotions that are coming up and they're needing fertilizing and to be used with a different perspective this time. Maybe before, this is, as I said before, I'm getting a divine masculine, but this can be for, this is the male principle card. So this can be for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. But maybe in the past before, you've seen this perspective, this energy, this whatever is coming up from the ego's point of view. And now you may have healed. Let's say you may have healed the heart. And now it may be coming up this time from a wiser place. Or as you go within and heal the heart, these emotions, you will see these emotions from a wiser, do I want to use the word wiser? From a different point of view, from a different depth of truth, from a different perspective. I said that 3 times in 3 different ways for a reason. So because there's depths of the truth, there's different perspectives, there's, of all, there's only just what there's just a speck. What we see is just a speck of really what may be going on, and that's why I always speak of, depths of the truth. The card freedom came out, so maybe this is something that may be coming up that really needs to be let go, and you are breaking free. As you do this, you are letting yourself be broken free from this, broken free from any resentment and any fiery belief that may be keeping you stuck. You're releasing it. You're releasing yourself from these bonds, any bonds that may be holding you, down. You're breaking free. Or this is something, that you're being divinely guided to do. Maybe you don't believe in the moon, or, maybe you don't believe in full moon and what all it has to offer or anything like that. I ask that you always use discernment within every message and within just your life. And if, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do, but I ask in this time to, look at it I ask that you look at it from a different perspective. And just far as just a ritual, as journaling, as, doing some form of meditation, doing something that helps you within a time of, because as I said before, the moon, it brings up that, it pulls on that energy, those emotions. And maybe, just, trying it out and, seeing what it can do for you, seeing how you feel after it. And if you don't feel anything, I do ask, that you try it again. But if you don't feel as though it is benefiting you, of course, you do not have to do anything that you do not want to do. And really, all in all, please just use discernment within it. But I ask that maybe you being the divinely guided to give it a try. And I cannot make this up, with outrageous openness that just came out. Because as you have this outrageous openness, you never know what is a part of your healing. The very thing that you may judge can be the very thing that can heal you. The very thing that you may judge can be the very thing that may heal you. And that's why it's important right now to have this outrageous openness right now. Wow. Because there's depths of the truth. There's depths of healing. There's depths of our lives. There's depths of knowledge. There's depths of wisdom. Wow. With awakening that just came out. For many, you are going through an awakening. Or this is you awakening that you're letting go of those old beliefs and you're awakening to new beliefs. You're activating, you're awakening with gratitude. Wow. You're awakening. You're awakening from any old beliefs. And you're coming into alignment with truth. And as you come into alignment with this truth, as you come into this alignment with this truth, you're being divinely guided to be grateful for the past and for even now, for being here. Because as you go through this awakening, not many people are able to go down this path and really understand it, or really even be grateful for it. Some people may see it as a detriment, but in this time, this is why it's important for you to be grateful, because the very many obstacles and the circumstances that you may have faced or may be facing, it's not the divine is wanting you to know it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, and that it's not a detriment. It's for healing. It's for unlocking. It's for this awakening is activating so much that is within you. I hope that's making sense for someone. With divine love on the bottom of the deck. Wow, so right now, you may be being divinely guided to, start some type of ritual. And this don't even just have to be, within the full moon. This can be with courage. Wow. It takes courage to do this, and the divine is wanting you to take the steps that are shown. Wow, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Wow, I'm speaking the steps. I have spoken the steps that needs to be taken. Can you have the courage to take the steps that need to be shown? Can we have the courage to take the steps that needs to be shown? So as I was saying before about the rituals, any ritual, it doesn't have to just be on a full moon or a new moon or anything like that. Just a ritual of you journaling, a ritual of you meditating, doing yoga, dancing, setting the intention and, cleansing your body, soaking in water, letting go. That is a ritual. Wow, with karma that just came out and reframe. I spoke of the reframe because this isn't happening to you. This is happening for you. And there may be a lot of, repeated cycles that are being broken. And as you're being awakened, you're breaking free from a lot of old cycles. Old cycles that they're being completed. They're closing out. A lot of cycles are being closed out in this time. And this is why it's important for you to have this outrageous opening, because this ritual or these things or whatever the signs and intuition, the signs that the divine has been giving you, it's a part of your healing. It can be a part of your healing, and maybe you look at it in a different way. Maybe you've looked at it and judged it, but with this outrageous opening, it's a part of your healing. Because it's awakening something in you that is brilliant, that is true, that is authentic, that is divine. And the divine is wanting you to have gratitude right now. Be full of gratitude right now so that you can continue to unlock and heal. And because as you are able to have that gratitude, you're given the divine okay to continue to move in your life, because you're closing out a lot. This is how you're going to close out these cycles. Wow. This is how you allowing, on the bottom of that, right action. As I split the deck, letting go. On the other side of the deck, as I split the deck. So right action, I have right action and letting go. Wow. 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 Yeah, so you're in the process of closing out, and that's why these emotions are coming up. So that's why it's important. Wow, come on, divine. That is why these emotions are coming up, and that and they're being released, because you needed to they're needing to be fertilized with the heart's wisdom, with compassion, with love, with nurturing. Because this is going to bring forth a different type of perspective, and as you're able to as that different perspective is able to be brought forth, you'll be able to close out these cycles. You're able to reach a new level of thinking. You're able to reach a new level of awakening. Come on. Along this path of beauty, because you're elevating. This is how you elevate, on this path of beauty. On this beautiful path. How about that? We'll say that. So yes, in this time, a lot of emotions may be coming up. You know, a couple of days ago, I was wondering what in the world is going on with me, you know, and I was speaking on a card. I spoke, I believe it was their last reading. I was speaking, and it said energetic clearing. You know, that's important, and it made so much sense to me as I got off the message. But I'm like, okay, you know, this why I was emotional. This why, you know, this why I felt anger and didn't really know where to place it, you know. And it came out of nowhere for me. It really did. But I'm grateful that I did the message, and then I was able, it was a lot that happened where I was able to learn within it. And and then most of all, I was able to understand just where I was and what I could do. And the beautiful thing is, and even right now, the beautiful thing of what I was being divinely guided to do is being said right in this message. Wow. So, and I just think that that's beautiful, you know, to clear. I said in the message before to energetic clear, because, you know, there's so much being released right now, so much that is being, you know, pulled at right now by, you know, this energy. And it's important to be aware of that, you know, so that you can know where these emotions are coming from, and so that you can fertilize them and pay attention to the signs of what needs to be done to, you know, properly, you know, fertilize and take care of them, because they deserve to be taken care of, you know. They deserve to have grace and compassion for, you know, and, you know, you deserve to have grace and compassion for yourself. Even in this time, as these emotions are coming up, you deserve to have that compassion for yourself and for these emotions and for you and for others, you know, and understand, to know that others are, if you're going through that others are going through this as well. But right now, it's freedom. With this freedom card, it's, you know, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yes. You know, there may be this may be something specific, or this may just be many, you know, obstacles and circumstances that are being released right now. That may be coming up, and the divine is wanting you to use your heart's wisdom. Wow, with the Your Path card and the Right Action card that just came out of the deck. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a lot of cards that just came out, a lot. So it's a lot of energies that are being brought forth. Wow. So I really hope that this message resonated. You know, please know that you are supported on this path of healing, and that the divine is here with you with energetic clearing on the bottom of the deck. I cannot make this up. Please let the divine flow. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.